Hello, Joel Marshall here, and this is LearnMyComputer.com. And today we're going to learn about changing your desktop background, or changing your desktop wallpaper. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to change the background of your desktop so that you can put a picture on there, a photograph, picture of your kids, of your cat, of your dog, whatever you want to look at while you're working. Right now we're on the desktop. You're probably familiar with this by now, but this is when you start up your computer and you don't have any programs open, or when you press the button down in the lower right hand corner, Show Desktop. This is what you're going to see. It's really just the background of your computer display. And right now it's blue, but it could be a different color or have a photograph, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And the easiest way to do this is to find any place in the background here and just right click on your mouse, and you'll get a contextual menu. That is a menu that comes out and tries to guess what you want to do. And this is really useful because anywhere you are on your computer you can right click and get a contextual menu that will try and help you out and guess what you want to do, so that you don't have to go rummaging around trying to find that function. And it's different for whatever you click on. Right now I clicked on a folder, so I can see a lot of different folder actions here. And if I right click on the desktop, I see things that I might want to do from the desktop. And what I want to do is to go down here to personalize, because I want to personalize my Windows environment by changing my desktop background. And I'm going to left click on that menu item, and I get this window that is called Personalization. And I'm going to change the desktop background, and if you'll notice down here at the bottom there's a link that says Desktop Background, and I'm going to left click on that, and I see there are some options for solid color backgrounds. Right now I have the solid color blue, and you can see that highlighted here, but I could choose green or gray or black just by left clicking on any of these solid colors until I see one I'm happy with. But let's say I wanted to have a photograph instead. I can go up here to Picture Location, and this is where I'll find some pictures that are on my computer. And right now it says solid colors, and that's what I'm looking at in this window. And there's a scroll bar where I can drag it down. This is a scroll bar. I can drag it up and down to see different things in the window. And now if I click on this, it has an arrow pointing down, and this is a drop-down menu. When there's an arrow pointing down, that means that when you click on it, you'll get a drop-down menu. Just like the contextual menu, I can left click on any of these items and see some other options for desktop wallpaper. So I'm going to click on Windows Desktop Backgrounds, and these are photos that are optimized to look good on the desktop, and you can see there's a whole bunch of them here, and they're all checked right now. And when I click on one, it will become my desktop background. And I can click on another one, and it changes instantly. I can go through these and see which one feels right to me. And then when I find one that I like, I can click on it, and I can click Save Changes, and that will be my desktop wallpaper. I'll go ahead and do that. Now, let's say I click on Desktop Background, and I want to have more than one background that appears and cycles through like every few minutes. So I can choose more than one background. And the same rules apply that we learned about selecting multiple files. It applies here and will apply in many different places. And if you recall, you can click and drag out a box and select multiple files. Just like this here, I'm selecting multiple desktop backgrounds, and down below I can choose Change Picture Every, and on this drop down menu I can choose to have it cycle through from anywhere from 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds it would change the desktop wallpaper. That's too fast for me. Or even like every day it would change it. So I'm going to choose on one day, change picture every one day, and it would change from this picture to this picture. Just every day I'd get a different picture. That's kind of fun, but it's all about your preferences. And that's how you change your desktop background. A lot of you like to have pictures of your kids or pictures of your cat on your desktop background, and in order to do that, you just click on Browse. Browse helps you look through your computer and find some files that you might want to use. I'm going to click on Browse to find some pictures I might want to use. I'm going to go down here to India pictures because these are pictures of me in India. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just going to click OK, and I see some pictures of me in India, and I can choose them for my desktop wallpaper. And there's a picture of me on an elephant, and I will keep that as my desktop wallpaper, and I will click Save Changes, and I will close this window. And this is Joel Marshall, and I'm glad you could join me here for LearnMyComputer.com. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at joel@learnmycomputer.com. That's joel@learnmycomputer.com, and I'll see you next week.